Welcome to our comprehension skill practice for this week. This week, we'll be practicing main idea and key details in an expository text. Remember that an expository text is a text that gives facts and information about a topic. The main idea is the most important point an author makes about a topic. Key details tell about and support the main idea. Key details in a text support the main idea and tell more about it. To find the main idea of a text, think about what the key details have in common and how they are connected. Some texts state the main idea directly, but others require readers to evaluate the key details and figure it out on their own. For this activity, you will need your Turn practice book, pages 273 through 275. Our story today is titled An Antarctic Team. Think about our essential question, second graders. It is, why is teamwork important? And I see that the title of this text is An Antarctic Team. Maybe we will learn about why teamwork is important in the Antarctic. Follow along as I read aloud. People explore places all over the globe. They often work in teams. Each person has special skills that help the whole team. The Antarctic is an incredible place to explore. Each year, teams travel there to study the region. Each team member has an important job to do. So before we move on, let's stop and think. Did the author introduce us to their main idea? What is this text going to be about? Think about our graphic organizer for main idea and key details. Is this text going to be about teamwork in the Antarctic and why it is important? Let's keep reading to find out. One job is setting up a research station. This base camp is where people live and work and set off on field trips. Some team members construct the camp's buildings. People get to the camp by air. Pilots fly planes and helicopters. They transport people and equipment to the camp. There is a photograph and a caption. The caption reads, "A plane flies team members home from the camp." Scientists are part of the team too. They want to learn about the Antarctic. Each scientist conducts a different project. Some study animals and plants. Some study the climate and weather. Some study the glaciers. Other team members take care of buildings and vehicles. Some people inspect the camp's electric system. They need to make sure it is working. A doctor and a nurse take care of sick team members. There are firefighters who work to prevent fires. Exploring the Antarctic is not a job for one person. It takes teamwork, and all the team members must do their jobs. Okay, second graders, so remember, thinking that our essential question is, why is teamwork important? What do you think was the main idea of this story? Be thinking of your answer as we work on our comprehension questions. Number 1, key details tell about the main idea. What is a key detail about the team members at base camp? Second graders, find the spot in the story where it talks about base camp. On the first page, it mentions setting up a research station. Let's reread this paragraph. One job is setting up a research station. This base camp is where people live and work and set off on field trips. Some team members construct the camp's buildings. So what is one detail you learned about base camp? Yes, we learned that there's a team that builds the base camp, and that's where people live and work. So something we learned about the team members at base camp is that there is a team that builds base camp, and it is where people live and work. Press pause as you write down your answer and play again when you're ready. Number 2, what is a key detail about the team members who work as scientists? Okay, let's go learn about the team members who are scientists. Find the spot in your text where it talks about scientists. This is on page 274. It reads, "Scientists are part of the team too. They want to learn about the Antarctic. Each scientist conducts a different project." So the scientists are there because they want to learn about Antarctica. And each scientist gets to conduct a different project. But they are all part of a team. So we could say, each team member conducts a different project in order to learn about Antarctica. They're working together to learn about the Antarctic. Press pause if you need to and play again when you are ready. Number 3, the main idea is the most important point an author makes about a topic. Use the key details to write the main idea of this passage. So we've learned about key details about people at base camp, where people live, work. We learned about scientists who have to work together to conduct experiments or projects. And I want us to also think about our essential question. Why is teamwork important? What is the author trying to tell the reader in this text? What is the most important point they are trying to make? Is teamwork important in Antarctica, second graders? Could someone live and work by themselves in Antarctica? Answering these questions will help to lead you towards an answer of the main idea. You are going to write down your answer to number 3 on your own, in your own words, and then take a picture of page 275 when you are finished. If your camera is not working for some reason, please type your complete answers on this slide, writing in complete sentences using capital letters and periods.